Hi. Welcome to Inference. This is the place where you learn and improve. In this video, I will be talking about the most dominant species besides humans. Throughout history, humans have established themselves as the dominant species on Earth. With our advanced technology, vast civilization, and ability to shape the planet to our will, we have left an indelible mark on the world around us. From the towering skyscrapers of our cities to the vast agricultural fields that feed billions of people, humans have transformed the land and water around us to meet our needs. We have hunted, fished, and farmed to sustain ourselves, and have created incredible feats of engineering to transport ourselves and our goods across the globe. However, this dominance has come a heavy toll on the planet. Our activities have caused widespread pollution, deforestation, and climate change, leading to the extinction of countless species and the degradation of ecosystems around the world. Despite these impacts, humans continue to be the dominant species on Earth. But what would happen if we were to suddenly disappear? Would another species rise to take our place, or would the planet simply continue without us? In a hypothetical scenario where humans go extinct, the planet would undergo a dramatic transformation. Our once bustling cities would become overgrown with vegetation, and our industrial infrastructure would slowly rust and decay. As the years and decades pass, the traces of human civilization would be eroded by the forces of nature. During this time, some animal species would begin to thrive in the absence of human activity. Large predators like bears, wolves, and big cats, which have been heavily hunted by humans, could potentially experience population growth and expand their territories. In turn, this could lead to changes in the populations of their prey species and even other predator species. However, this hypothetical scenario is not without its challenges. Habitat destruction, pollution, and climate change have caused significant damage to ecosystems around the world. Many species have already gone extinct, and the populations of others have been severely reduced. Without a human to intervene, these issues could continue to worsen, posing a threat to the survival of many species. The rise of a new dominant species could also have significant impacts on the planet's ecosystems. The balance of power between different animal species would shift, potentially leading to changes in food chains, migration patterns, and other ecological processes. This could ultimately have far-reaching consequences for the planet's biodiversity and the ability of other species to survive. Despite the uncertainty surrounding what species would dominate the landmasses if humans were to go extinct, one thing is clear: the impact of humans on the planet is undeniable. As the dominant species on Earth, we have a responsibility to ensure that our actions do not cause irreparable damage to the planet and its inhabitants. The potential for a new dominant species to emerge in the event of human extinction raises several questions about the role of environmental factors in determining which species thrive and which struggle. Habitat destruction is a major issue that has already caused significant damage to ecosystems around the world. Without human intervention, this issue could continue to worsen, posing a threat to the survival of many species. Additionally, climate change has already caused shifts in temperature and rainfall patterns, leading to changes in the distribution and behavior of many animal species. Competition for resources would also play a key role in determining which species become dominant. In the absence of humans, some animal populations could experience significant growth, leading to increased competition for food, water, and territory. This could result in changes to migration patterns, breeding habits, and other ecological processes. Finally, the issue of invasive species would become even more pressing in the event of human extinction. Without human intervention, non-native species could potentially spread unchecked, outcompeting and displacing native species and leading to significant changes in ecosystems. While the exact impact of these environmental factors on the rise of a new dominant species is difficult to predict, it is clear that they would play a significant role in shaping the planet's ecosystems and the fate of many species. As we continue to navigate the complex environmental challenges facing our planet today, it is important to consider the potential long-term consequences of our actions on the planet and the species that call it home. Despite the potential for a new dominant species to emerge in the event of human extinction, it is important to remember the value of biodiversity and the interconnectedness of all species on the planet. Every species plays a unique role in maintaining the health and stability of ecosystems, from the smallest microbes to the largest mammals. The loss of even a single species can have significant ripple effects throughout the ecosystem, impacting everything from nutrient cycling to pest control to pollination. Additionally, the loss of biodiversity can have significant impacts on human societies, including the loss of vital resources like food, medicine, and building materials, as well as the loss of cultural and spiritual connections to the natural world. Therefore, even as we consider the potential for a new dominant species to emerge in the event of human extinction, we must also work to protect and preserve the biodiversity that currently exists on the planet. This includes efforts to mitigate the impacts of habitat destruction, pollution, climate change, and other environmental challenges that threaten the survival of many species. It also includes measures to address the issue of invasive species and to promote sustainable management of natural resources. Ultimately, the fate of the planet and its inhabitants is in our hands. As the dominant species on Earth, we have a responsibility to ensure that we use our power and technology to promote the health and well-being of all species, both now and in the future. Looking at the bigger picture, the potential for a new dominant species to emerge in the event of human extinction also raises questions about the long-term fate of life on our planet. Over the course of Earth's history, there have been numerous mass extinctions that have wiped out the majority of life on the planet. These events were often caused by sudden and dramatic environmental changes, such as asteroid impacts or massive volcanic eruptions. While the idea of humans going extinct is certainly unsettling, it is important to recognize that our planet has gone through similar events in the past, and life has continued to evolve and adapt. In the event of human extinction, some species would likely thrive while others would struggle or go extinct. Over time, new species could evolve to fill the ecological niches left by extinct species and adapt to the changing environmental conditions. However, it is also possible that the loss of biodiversity and the disruption of ecosystems could have long-term consequences for the planet's ability to support life. The extinction of key species, such as pollinators or keystone predators, could lead to cascading effects that ultimately impact the entire ecosystem. Therefore, we must work to mitigate the environmental challenges facing our planet today and take steps to protect and preserve the biodiversity that currently exists. By doing so, we can help ensure that life on Earth continues to thrive for generations to come, even in the face of unforeseen challenges and uncertainties. In conclusion, the question of which species would dominate the landmasses in the event of human extinction is a complex and uncertain one. While some species, such as rats or cockroaches, have shown remarkable adaptability and resilience in human-altered environments, it is impossible to predict which species would ultimately become dominant on a global scale. However, what is clear is that the fate of the planet's ecosystems and the survival of many species is inextricably linked to the actions of humans. Our impact on the planet, through habitat destruction, pollution, climate change, and other environmental challenges, has already caused significant damage to ecosystems around the world. As the dominant species on Earth, we have a responsibility to use our power and technology to promote the health and well-being of all species and to protect and preserve the biodiversity that currently exists on the planet. By doing so, we can help ensure that life on Earth continues to thrive for generations to come, even in the face of unforeseen challenges and uncertainties. Alright, folks, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new about the most dominant species besides humans. If you enjoyed it, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.